Thank you. You know, the experts are forever coming up with long words meant to describe the problems that we humans are complex enough to develop. And not too long ago, they came up with a dandy. They use it to describe the feeling us poor men get, particularly the man who finds a lump like a watermelon with thorns right in the pit of his stomach. The word is panophobia, and it means fear of everything. This is the word that fits the man or woman who seems to have vague, undefined fears that he can't quite put his finger on, like the hard-working man who suddenly begins to fear that the company is sharpening the axe for his neck, or the wife who, for no reason she can articulate, begins to fear her husband is slowly drifting away. Now, there's no medicine known that can cure this emotional malady that daily puts its icy clamp on the insides of millions of commuters, although the tremendous sales of tranquilizers is a tip-off to the emotional teeter-totter most people seem to be on the wrong end of. It wouldn't surprise me if before long they started selling bags of hot buttered tranquilizers in theaters. But there is a way out. It seems that the majority of people do just barely enough to get by at whatever they do for a living, and this is possibly because of our unusually high standard of living, where earning a living wage is about as tough as eating a piece of pie a la mode. Maybe it's because of our play palaces that pass along disguised as colleges, but the facts are hard to argue with. It seems that every good and upright human being gets emotionally frightened when he begins to realize that he's getting paid for more than he's doing. Of course, he'd die on the rack before he'd admit it, but you can't kid yourself, no matter how hard you try. So if you're suffering from a lump of faceless, unrecognized fear that has a habit of forming just behind your belt buckle, particularly on Monday mornings or late Sunday afternoons, you can cure yourself by throwing yourself headlong, not out of a window, but into your work. Start working as though we had a normal economy where people were paid only for the work they performed, measured by its depth of excellence. Become an expert at what you do for a living, and as you take more and more pride in your work, you'll find you like it better. You'll probably see your income inching up, you'll be happier, and one day you'll sit straight up and realize that this emotional panophobia tumor has disappeared. You'll probably smile, look around, and see the guy sitting next to you has that strained, tight-lipped, scared look that means he's caught it. A good way to get started is to sit down and decide on something you've wanted very much for a long time. Make up your mind you're going to have it, and then go to work to get it. You'll be too busy to worry about anything. Johann Wolfgang von Goethe, the great German philosopher, once came up with a great truth that all of us ought to paste on the mirror of our medicine cabinets. He said, "Before you can do something, you've got to be something."